actually known Christina for, almost 20 years now. We went to kindergarten together back at Hedgecooks Elementary. She grew up in the same neighborhood as us. But we were friends, more of just acquaintances throughout school and high school. I moved away for about 5 years. And, she was the pageant girl. We were always, me and my friends would always talk about how beautiful she was. And I never actually asked her on a date because I was too nervous that I'd be turned down, and that we were just friends. But I obviously wanted to. So one night I was about to leave. We were at a group dinner, and she looked at me and she said, "Are you ever going to ask me on a date?" And I said, "Absolutely. Let's go out and date."
It wasn't until our second date, which I guess is pretty fast, that I realized that I could really see myself with this person. We went to the gun range of all places, which really put me out of my comfort zone, but he was there every step of the way. And then we went back to his apartment and he had it all set up with the dangling lights and one of my favorite songs playing, and he had it up so we could dance in the middle of his apartment. And it was really special, and after that I knew that I could really see myself with him. And so we get to New York, and it was so amazing. It was Valentine's Day weekend. In the back of my mind, and all of my friends obviously were like, "This is it, this is when it's gonna happen." And we get there and we have this amazing time, it's beautiful. And we're at dinner and he sits me down and he says, "I don't wanna get your hopes up. This isn't gonna happen this week. I just started my new job. Obviously I love you, but it's just not this weekend." And so we were at dinner, and then we went back to the room and we just freshened up a little bit. We were gonna go take pictures in Times Square. And as we get out there, he's being really weird. And he's like, "I'm gonna go get someone to take a picture." And I'm like, "Okay," taking videos and taking pictures. And he asked this police officer to take a picture. But this cop is, he agrees, and he looks kind of like off guard, and he's taking off his glove and he says, "I'll do my best." And I'm like, that's kind of weird that a police officer would say that when he's just taking a picture of us. And I go to give Josh a side hug and he won't hug me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? Like, what is he? I didn't know what was going on, and then he turns down on one and gets down on one knee and says all these really nice things and asked me to marry him, and I accidentally took off the wrong glove to put it on the wrong hand. So it was just a big mess, but it was beautiful, and I said yes, and tears everywhere. And